Hi, and welcome to episode 27 of my Ice Sheet Vanilla playthrough series. I'm Icon, and wow, 27 episodes already. Time flies. And this place is really going strong. Henry is a part-time frostbite man. Well, it's mostly because I have decided to put up slate traps outside, and he forgets the time outside. It's a bitter winter, minus 66 degrees. No animals here to make me nice and warm clothing out of. I mean, there's one thing though I could do. I could order a special delivery parka. Maybe this would help. Basically, I think sheep wool is the best material I have right now. So let's check it out. Cloth insulates 36 degrees and sheep 52. You see, that's a bit of a difference here. So sheep wool parkas would be very, very powerful. Let's check out blue fur. Not as good as sheep. So sheep wool, OP wool. So let's cross out the usage of sheep wool with the other recipes for now, and I'm just going to do parkas out of the sheep wool whenever I can. Awesome. Because I think I did a pretty bad job overall with insulating my people against the cold. But like I mentioned several times, this is my first real playthrough on a minus 50 degree biome on average. Like, well, minus 50 it is on the colder side, and minus 20, 30 it is in the warmer side. There's way worse challenges, and I think I would like to try it out someday, eventually, with sea ice too. But, well, let's finish this one first. Today I hope I'll be able to finally get the research on the marine armors done. That's one project I was waiting for a long time now. And then I want the moisture pumps because reasons. Meanwhile, my beautiful excavation here has only uncovered a few components. I mean, I don't want to be ungrateful, even though I can produce components by now myself. Good old hypothermia Henry. Ah well, he made it this time before he suffered some frostbite. But Barbara is having the same problems, with the only exception that she's noticing her frostbite quicker, or her hypothermia quicker than Henry. Combat supplier. Now that sounds juicy. Let's see. Let's trade with them. Brother Transport Company. Sadly, they only buy drugs and such. But look at here. Plasma sword, Zeus hammer, monosword. Oh man. Yummy. So first off, let's sell the drugs, except for a few units. So, wow, not as rich as I want to be. I don't want to sell off any of the items down there. Oh well, the pump shotgun, yes, I don't need that. But the other items are all valuable and usable, so no, I can't afford anything of these beautiful items. Dang. They're having rocket launchers for sale, but not a big fan. Overall, a pretty disappointing combat supplier. Not even good armor. Sad. But well, they provide money. Don't want to be ungrateful with that. Hypothermia. Barbara? Well, Nothing bad happened. Can't wait for this winter to end. The winter times are always a bit more annoying in here, but, well, it's not really a problem or such. So, my food starts to stockpile by now. Not the worst thing. Cargo pods. Hops. No thanks. Not buying. I don't even know how to brew beer. And even if I would, I wouldn't do it in this biome. Or, well, I could, I guess, but I'm not up for it. The real problem behind that is you need a stable temperature for beer production, and my stable temperature is always relying on power. So if I'm out of power, I don't have any stable temperature. And therefore, with those beer barrels, once they're spoiled, they're spoiled. And that means you're losing a whole batch of beer, basically. So I wouldn't do it. Don't feel like that would be a very profitable thing. So, saved Henry's limbs from another round of frostbite. Well, those slate traps take a nasty long time to install, I know. And they don't do as much damage as steel traps, but at the same time, steel traps are so costly. I can't afford to build steel traps everywhere. Even though it would be less work units and less hypothermia, but, well, you can't have everything, I guess. Except for endless amounts of slate due to the mining ops here. But since no big deposit of anything showed up so far, I'm not thinking that anything good will show up here. So, is she making it in time? Yes, she is. And back into the mountain. Crazy you. I don't mind. They're getting the job done. I appreciate that. So for now, it's just waiting until the research is getting done. And waiting until the winter is getting done, and watching my little foolish friends and avoiding frostbite injuries. I just hope that I'm going to be able to get some sheep wool garment in the future. That would be quite helpful, I think. Problem with sheep wool is you need a lot of time with those beasties. So 52% on this one, 54% on this one. So you see, they take their time to grow their wool, and I have this boy here, 57. So that stuff is really valuable once it's up. Well, even though it might be not too useful what I'm doing here, it's looking beautiful. And we're going to smooth out these walls once it's spring and summer again. Gonna leave some nice caves behind. The husky is pregnant. Awesome. So we're in the deep of winter right now. Officially. Just over past the half time. It's really, I can't wait for it to be over. I hate this hypothermia minigame we're playing right now. But at the same time, I want to get things done, so I'm accepting what's happening here. I mean, I could try to adjust the clothing of Barbara and Henry a little bit more. That would be an option. Pretty sure that a cloth pants would be better than a flak pants. And Barbara is going on a tantrum. Nuh-uh, I don't think so. Man, breaking power cords. That's a no-go. Oh, somebody forgot his chain shotgun there. So there we go. Barbara can re-equip that, and let's check out who is missing his chain shotgun. Lenny. It's always a little bit annoying playing without that mod for auto pickup after such situations, but well, you know, if I want to play vanilla, I go for it. So we're having an eclipse, and that's why I like to have big food stocks in advance, because of these situations. But with the wind blowing like that, would seem to be able to sustain it anyways. It's a pretty long eclipse. But it's not really a problem here. Makes me consider though to build another one of those here. So let's do this. Feel like it's a necessary and good thing to do. So that. And let's do a nifty thing here. I want to protect my power cords a little bit, you know. And that's why I'm going to let a whole wall run down there. I mean, I have so many slate blocks. I don't even know what to do with them anymore, so I don't care. Wow. Okay. And that's why I'm considering what I'm considering. So maybe I'm going to force a little bit more of that work. What do we have here? Angal's attack job. Oh, it's one of them. One of them jobs. Okay. Ah, there we go. Eclipse is finally over. But this has shown me that I should be considering some more power income for my colony. And geothermal sources are always a cheap way. There's another one back there. That's that? Looks like it. So I could pick up one more of those there, but oh, there's one more. Okay. But it would be quite hard to transport the power all over the map without opening myself up for destruction of the power cords in between. So I don't really think that's a viable thing. But overall, my colony uses a bit more power than it should. Or I'm not producing enough power. That's much more like it. I mean, we're having here right now full power of my solar panels. I mean, I could put up more solar panels, of course, but I don't feel like it. Henry is needing treatment. He's having some frostbite. Frostbite at the wedding. I love it. well. That's better. But I'm convinced that it's going to be a good thing. Slate meteorite, that's what we needed. It's going to be a good thing that I'm... does she do? That I'm building up the next generator here. I'm still training my my apprentice doctors, you know. Want to make sure the correct people are doing the correct work. Hard snow. Dang. So I want to use this as a shortcut system, though. Have some benefits out of that big operation, you know? There we go. That's something I like. Wow, it's so cold, they're moving really slow. Hard snow is really nasty. Never underestimate hard snow. Really slows down the movement tremendously. And there's the burning door again. The most frustrating thing about that would be so hard to change something about it. I mean, sure, I could open up the hallway here, but I can't even move a sarcophagus. And I don't want to move the sarcophagus. It's okay. It's the door to hell or something like that. You know? Alright. Another day of winter is over. Getting closer to spring. Everything will be better in spring. Yoshiko sweeping out the dungeon. I mean, I could accommodate a really large amount of prisoners by now. And my personal dungeon master, pen and paper role-playing dungeon designer mind goes crazy with ideas for this little area here. But sadly, I have not so many options in vanilla, but it's okay. Maybe we're going to put up some art in there at least. Haven't decided yet. Alright. They're getting it done. Also, marine armors. Can't wait to see how costly they are. Pretty sure I can only craft 1 or 2 of them. But that's okay. So, do I even have steel left right now? It doesn't look like it. Wow. Okay. There we go. Moisture pumps. So, let's check out the bill. Whoops, wrong table. So, marine armor needs 120, no, that's the prestige version. 100 plasteel, 4 advanced components, and 20 uranium. No steel at all, at least. So, I can do 2 of them. But I'm also going to do a helmet as well. So yeah, plasteel is way to go. I'm going to give this marine armor to Henry because I feel like he's going to be the guy who needs it the most, being my frontliner after all. Hypothermia. Ooh, she's far out there. That's going to be some frostbite. Or she made it. Good job, Barbara. And she even brought home some steel. Awesome. So that first marine armor will take a while. I think I'm going to produce a prestige version as well, but don't have the gold right now. I mean, I'd basically only need somebody buying all that clothing here. I have crazy amounts of clothing in here. But it's slowed down. My cotton production is not too high. I would actually benefit a lot by tuning down my food production a little bit, but I don't want to. Mainly because I planning on expanding my animal, my livestock, and therefore I'm going to need more food. Don't want to reduce it. And also having some stockpiles is always a good precaution for times of need. Emergency decent. What do we have here? Ah. Well, quest expiring. That's the... Oh, that's that one. Yeah, well, no. I don't want to accept any combat missions in winter. I'm very intolerant with that, I know, but it's just way too dangerous for my taste. There we go. So, this deposit has been plundered. And the marine armor is getting done. There's a decent chance of producing some pretty good result here. This steel deposit is so huge. Oh, no, it's not steel. There's silver right behind it. Oh my god. That's a crazy situation there. Wow. So, wow. I know I'm repeating myself, but wow. So there's even silver in it for us. Nice. What a nice mountain. Much nicer than this one. So, if I rearrange things a little bit, I could possibly make some living area out of that, but well, it's not really a good option here. I think I'm going to keep that area just for the aesthetics, and that's that. So, Henry hacking away on that. Wow. Mining 14. That's not even the largest skill available. I'm always surprised with the speed of like 14 or 15 levels of mining. Let's see if they are... that's another frostbite there. But first let me play some billiards with my frozen finger. Oh man. Priorities in life. I guess he was looking forward to it all day. So, hey, this is going to be Lenny's medical level 3, I guess. Bam! Frostbite training at its best. Ooh, we're getting it done this episode. I was afraid that the 1000 work units might not be doable and during this episode, but I was lucky. So a few more of those and a few more of those. And that's my other verdict. I want to have more shells. So food is growing more and more. Let's go for some more chem fuel production. I mean, the good side about all this, chem fuel is something you can sell, and all these products are earning money at the end of the day. That's a real good thing about it. So I just noticed that I'm going to create a pure chem fuel stockpile zone here. And I'm going to remove it out of this zone. So I'm going to have shells here and chem fuel there, because I just realized it's not smart to have all the explosives in one room, especially since I have that vast dungeon to store my explosives in. That's just caught my attention. All right. Can't wait for the moisture pump to be researched, because then my plans are a little bit biased towards using this area a little bit more. You see here I'm having already a nice wing to live in, maybe pull up some walls and at least use this side of the mountain a little bit more. This one, well, I'm going to drain that with a moisture pump, but afterwards, hard to tell. It's very close to the combat zone, so maybe use that for something. I mean, I don't have the embrasures mod, so can't really build some nasty death traps there. Alright, but we're going to be fine. I don't want to waste all the steel into mortar shells. Mortar shells are nice and everything, but I don't need them in such insane amounts. What I would need now would be some express delivery for plasteel and gold. Yes. So the scanner is not being used at all, but why is there a chunk in there? But I'm not too surprised, because right now nobody is really endorsed into mining. And no, right now everybody who is endorsed into mining is mining out steel. But oh man, you have to hand order that. It's one of the most annoying things. Oh, it's a researching work after all. I didn't know. But I think it correlates with mining, if I remember correctly, or does it go? It does trigger on research. Interesting. Yay! The first suit is done. And it's a good one. So let's give that one to Henry. And there's the moisture pump. Awesome. Next step. Starflight basics. There we go. Minus 32 degree insulation, sharp armor 114%. Compared to the recon armor, that's another power up. And the insulation is not the worst. I expected worse. There's still room for upgrades. I don't know, synthread pants have I wanna have a look see on that. Pants, cloth pants. Ooh, that's not much. And synthread is better than cloth. All right, I see. What was the other material here? Plain leather How is plain leather versus cloth? Those are such questions, so I never know the answer from the top of my memory. So 7.2 on cloth, that's pretty big. And plain leather is not too bad either. Okay. Also no big upgrade if I would exchange that. Sheep wool would be making the biggest difference there. But I mean, we're starting to accumulate a few. So, peaceful days out here. I can't live an episode without drama, you know. That's fine with me. And there goes the fitting marine helmet right away. So I'm going to stay until that thing is being done, and I'm saying thanks for watching, my friends. It's been a pleasure as usual. So we're getting there, friends. Next episode I'm going to be deep down in research for the spaceship, and that means we're getting closer to leaving this frozen excuse for a planet. So yeah. Oh, it's even better than the beret. And now Henry is truly fit for war. Shield belt, marine armor, marine helmet, all self-crafted. Wonderful. So my friends, hope you enjoyed the ride as well. Leave a comment down below if you have anything on your mind. I'd love to hear from you, as you know. And as usual, leave a like on that video. Helps a lot to make the series more visible. Your help goes a long way. Thanks for that. And leave a subscription if you like to. It also helps a ton to make my projects more visible and spread the fun with more people. And turn on the notifications if you want to. Or check out my Discord channel in the description below. There's my release schedule published. All the YouTube stuff. Whatever you do or don't, I hope you're having a great time. See you soon. Bye-bye.